Hello, my name is Michael Dwyer, and I'm with Rochester Writers. Once again, Rochester Writers and the Rochester Hills Public Library have teamed up to host the annual Rochester Author Fair, now in its 5th year. We're hosting 20 authors in person at the library in downtown Rochester on Saturday, November 25th from 10 a.m. till 3 p.m. These short videos offer you a chance to meet each of the 20 authors. And right now, we have the pleasure of meeting Sabrina Wagner. Sabrina, welcome back.
Oh, thank you for having me. I'm happy to be here.
Now, you're no stranger to the Author Fair. You've participated before. We're glad to have you back. One of the reasons you're back is because you've got a brand new book, and this is part of a Vegas series. And tell us about your series and how Vegas became the new one.
All right. The new book is called Billionaire Bachelor in Vegas. This book came from a spinoff of another book I did. I joined a multi-author collaboration with 15 other authors, and we were all writing our own books about Vegas. It was a great experience. I learned a lot from those women. And after the 6 months of the initial release of the book, we could decide if we wanted to leave it with the collaboration or pull it. So a lot of my readers said, well, what happens with the other characters in the book? So that for me was my signal that I needed to pull it and make my own series out of the initial book, which was What Happens in Vegas, which was this one. So I did all brand new covers and recreated it into this book, What Happens in Vegas. And The Billionaire Bachelor in Vegas is a follow-up to that with 2 of the main side characters that everyone wanted to know their story. And now that is going into its own series of 4 books called Vegas Love.
Well, that's fantastic. And of course, you're no stranger to writing romance and series. That's kind of what you do. So it's curious to me because I'm not a writer of series or romance, but your readers kind of help you determine sequels and what else they want to know.
They absolutely do. For me, the What Happens in Vegas was going to be a one-off because it was a little bit outside of what I normally write. And I actually had a whole new series already planned. But then when I did the What Happens in Vegas book, and so many of the reviews said, I need to know Brett and Penny's story. What happens with them? So that told me I needed to go where my readers wanted me to go. So when the Vegas Love series is finished, I'll go back to the original series I had planned.
Well, it's still fascinating. It's wonderful. And now when they give you these questions or these what happens with these characters, is that helpful, or can it sometimes be, oh, wow, I didn't really have that planned out, but I guess I have to now?
It's a little bit of both because I get very invested in the characters myself. So even though I've written the character originally, I don't always know where their story is going to go, the side characters. But the more I get into writing, the more all of these little side projects and the answers start coming to me. So I would say it is helpful, but it is a little pressure to give readers what they want.
Absolutely. And it's interesting to me the way that the process works for all these different authors that will be at the Author Fair. And I recommend people stop by your table, Sabrina Wagner, and check out all your books, not only the Vegas Love series, but all of them, and get to know you, the person, the creative nature behind all of the books, because then you can find out a little bit about how the process works. And I find that's pretty darn interesting for readers to be able to meet you and know how that works, correct?
Well, and me meeting them also, getting to know who really enjoys my books, what they want. And it's nice to see other people enjoying the work because it is a kind of a labor of love. You put a lot of time and effort, and it's nice seeing people enjoying them.
Wonderful. Well, thanks so much for being part of the Author Fair and doing the interview so we can help promote it. Again, everyone come out on Saturday, November 25th. It's a Shop Small Saturday, the Saturday after Thanksgiving, and we'll see you at the Author Fair in Rochester on November 25th.